What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we got one from Rocky Mountain PBS. It's running the mountain town's only grocery store. Darlene and Mark, a married couple, have owned and operated the Silverton grocery store for 34 years. It's been the town's sole grocery store since 2000. Both are lifelong Silverton residents. When the mining industry shut down in the 1980s, Mark lost his job. The town's population shrank from 900 year-round residents to about 600 as the jobs dried up. The Watsons were among those who left. But Silverton called them back. Determined to make a living without relying on mining, Darlene had an idea. Why don't we open a grocery store? In 1989, they opened their first grocery store at a different location on Green Street, Silverton's main thoroughfare. Later, when the owners of Green Street Grocery decided to sell, Darlene and Mark seized the opportunity, rebranding it as the Silverton Grocery Store. So, guys, let's get right into it. Silverton Grocery. This has been the only grocery store in Silverton since 2000.
My name is Darlene Watson. I'm part owner of Silverton Grocery.
I'm Mark Watson. I'm married to Darlene, and we've been doing this together for 34 years.
We both grew up here. I moved here in 1980. My father was a miner in the mines. That's what brought him here.
I moved here in 1974. I worked in the mine, was part of the mine shutdown and layoff, so we didn't have jobs. The population of the community when the mines shut down really dropped. It went from probably 900 people year-round to about 500-600 now year-round. So
Wow.
we left for about a year working other places and wanted to come back somehow if we didn't have to rely on the mine. And one day Darlene said, why don't we open a grocery store?
So this specific store used to be called Green Street Grocery, and it opened in 1982. Mark and I were not the original owners of this building. We moved down here
In 97. And we've ran it ever since.
Sweet.
It's always difficult to find suppliers that want to come up here.
They don't want to come here because our location, they don't want to go over mountain passes. I feel like our population makes it difficult. So they had set a high freight fee for us. We work full time.
Whatever needs to be done, we jump in and do. Whether it's covering a shift at the cash register or putting orders away or paperwork or bookkeeping work. We obviously are getting older. Over 34 years of doing it, we have sacrificed a lot. And we now have
Imagine.
6 grandchildren. We would like to spend time being part of their life.
I was just gonna say that when you own a business like that, you're so responsible for everything. And like they're saying now, if anybody in a small town like this anyway, especially a small place like this, if anybody's out, can't they got to cover. It's full time, man. You're pretty much married to that business. June 23rd, they
We
put
are
it
in the
on
heart of
sale.
the San Juan Mountains. There are no close-by towns. The only large communities around here are about 60 miles away in either direction.
In the wintertime, sometimes the roads on each side of the town are closed because of all the snow for days. So, we really depend upon a grocery here in town.
I get everyday essentials from the grocery store here. And if I'm headed to Durango and I need something, I'll stop, but I'm not going to make a special trip for it.
I'm just remembering, going into that grocery store when my refrigerator broke down. John wasn't around. I took a bunch of ice chests down to the grocery and I'm buying all this ice. And Charlie, who is one of the people who worked there, Darlene's sister, said, "Why are you buying all this ice?" And when I told her that I had no freezer and no refrigerator, she said, "Well, you don't need to buy all this ice. You just bring your stuff from the freezer to me. We'll put it in our freezer here at the grocery store." And it's that kind of kindness and service to the community that makes it so important.
I hate to see Mark and Darlene sell. I know that over the years, if it hadn't been for them, my boys and I would have gone hungry more than once.
Yeah.
And this little grocery store here,
Silverton
you know, it helps
Grocery,
support the
yeah.
community.
In October 2024, Darlene
I
Martin
think
decided
my
to take the
thought
store
about
off the
taking
market.
it off the market too was most everybody who showed any interest was corporate, but our hopes would be to keep it
Small person.
local, to keep
Local.
it somebody who cares about the community, not caring about New York City or Phoenix, somebody who isn't in it just to keep it 5 years and flip it for $1 million more. I think I want people to know that we care. We go
Yeah.
above and beyond a lot of times to get product, to try to have what they want and what they need. We understand that we're not Walmart. We can't be a Walmart, but we do care about what's here for the community.
All right, guys. Well, that was the video. I don't know what you guys think about that, but yeah, I've been in small towns, especially in the mountains and places like that, where, I mean, it is limited. You know, you got the one little store, and you go there, and what they got's what they got. We was in Bryson City, North Carolina one time, and we went to, it must have been the smallest IGA that I'd ever seen. And there's just little small uh building, little small building. We went in there, and it actually said something like on Wednesdays, make sure to ask for your senior citizen discount. And of course, we weren't senior citizens by no means, but my wife, being the smarty pants that she is, she goes, "What about your senior citizen discount?" And guess what? We got a senior citizen discount that day. That's definitely one of them grocery stores where you go and you're walking around and everybody knows everybody. You're just like, "Hey, how are you this week? What did you do last Saturday? Did you sing you at church Sunday?" Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next one.